guys, this is Eris from Sailing Into Second. Thanks for joining me today. I'm hopping on today to do a quick tutorial on how you can create your very own sub tub or tub for the sub. So welcome. I know a few weeks back I did a Facebook Live on how you can, stay organized for back to school by creating something that would keep your sub plans organized and all easily accessible in one place. So I decided to hop on here and answer some questions that people had about how they can start up their own substitute teacher binder and how to, form their own sub tab. So I'm just gonna quickly go through what's in mine. I know some people last time had asked for a sneak peek into what I put into my sub tab, and a lot of it is just stuff that kind of works best for my class, and you can easily adapt it and change it to something that could work for your class, okay? So first of all, the first question, where I got my little tub. And I use a little clear tub just because I think it's really pretty, but I got it at Target in the office supply section, but I've seen them elsewhere. The Container Store also has them. And I just used a glue gun, and I put some really cute little ribbon on it that matched my classroom decor. And then I put a little label on here so everyone knows where my sub tab is in case one day I'm not able to pull it out for a sub, in case I'm at home, I'm really sick, I'm not able to go. Make sub plans, everything is easily accessible, and my teammates can just run into my classroom, grab it, and set it on the desk for the sub. So that's kind of why I did this. My first few years of teaching, I was always getting sick. I just had the worst immunity because it was my first, couple years teaching. And I don't know about you, but I got sick a lot. And so I found myself just having to go to school at times when I really needed to just be at home resting and feeling better. And so one of my teammates told me, why don't you just have sub plans available? Why don't you just set up a few days worth of lesson plans just in case you're not able to come in? And so I finally, got wise and compiled a few lesson plans that worked as generic lesson plans, nothing too specific or hard that a sub couldn't handle or do. And I put them in a binder, and that's kind of how my sub tub started. And you could definitely, I have these labels on my blog. You can download them for free if you just search sub binder or sub tub on my blog, sailingintosecond.com. You'll be able to download it for free. So anyway, that's kind of how my sub tub started, but I'll walk you through what I have in here. So I have my teacher binder, and this is just like a substitute teacher binder. It's nothing that I have on my desk already. This isn't something that I use. I use a lesson planner and kind of have a clipboard with all my important documents, but this is something that I leave just specifically for the substitute. And I'll walk you through what I have in it. And it's not complete yet because I haven't gotten my class roster. I haven't assigned, a seating chart. I don't have my allergy list because I have all those things in there for a sub to know. They should just be able to open this up and kind of figure out how my class runs, my class procedures and rules. Students that get pulled out for special resources and stuff. So I have all of that in here, and I don't quite have that ready yet because it is still summer and I don't know all my kids yet. I hope to get that list soon. So one thing I have in here is I have a little checklist that I've laminated, and this is for me. This is not something I leave in there when I give it to the sub, or I leave it there in the sub tub, but this is like a little checklist, and it kind of keeps me organized. Did I, and I hope this isn't backwards. It's backwards on my end, so I hope it's not on yours. But this is for me. Did I leave my school information? Did I leave my class roster, a seating chart? This is just so I know that I left everything I need for my sub. And then I have like a little letter explaining, this is my binder. This explains how my classes run. And then I sign it. Let's see, what else do I have? I have little dividers that separates important information, like this one's class information. And then notes to the sub. Sometimes I'll leave notes on here about helpful students or students that just need extra support throughout the day. Let's see, I have my roster that when I get my students, I'll have filled out. Let's see, I usually put pictures too, so the teachers or the subs know who is whom. I have a list of allergies because, you know, students have allergies and they need EpiPens or they have medication. I had students previous years who, you know, had very specific medication at certain times of the day, and so I needed to make sure that whenever I had a sub, you know, the nurse would call, but just in case the nurse didn't call or they were outside, that they knew that that student needed that medical attention right away. I have a seating chart that I'll fill out. Let's see. And this is where I leave like lesson plans for the day, or generic lesson plans. Let's see. I have activities that I'll have them do, like, you know, where is my teacher? They'll have like little writing activities, specials and rotations, helpful people that they can get a hold of. And then I have a section for the sub to fill out comments. So I have sheets that the sub can fill out and let me know how my class did. I love to read it. One of the questions is, are those laminated pages and do you just write on them and erase? Yes, some of them I laminate because I'll just reuse them. I'll write on them with an Expo marker. And then when I'm done, I can just reuse it. That way I don't have to copy it over and over again. But you're more than welcome to just make a few blank sheets and just write in them instead of laminate them. So that's in my binder, and usually it's a little bit more full, but because it's summer, it's not ready yet. It's kind of in the works. And some of the things that I have in here for lesson plans, I'm going to show you. So I teach at a one-to-one school, which means all students have their Chromebooks every day. They have them at school and they take them home just like they would a textbook. And so my kids are pretty proficient, you know, with Google Classroom, with Google Docs, Google Drive. They're able to kind of just navigate around if I give them a task. And something that we like to do is I do web quests. So what a web quest is kind of like a quest research that the students have with different topics that apply to the book that we're reading or the topic that we're learning about. And so one of the web quests that I love to have in there is one with Stone Fox. And if it's a book that I haven't read yet, I don't mind putting it in there because it kind of gets the students interested in the topic, or we might, you know, start reading it after the sub uses it. But you could use it with any book. And on the web quest, I explain. It's pretty easy. So a web quest is just something that I leave for the sub. So I kind of let the sub know the step-by-step instructions on how to get started and how the students can start one, how they can start reading the chapter together. They could be on their own after the chapter, and then the list of things that the students have to do after they read together. And what I like about WebQuest is that you can do it for any book or any topic. I mean, it doesn't even have to be for a book. It could be just for a topic that like a seasonal topic. And you can switch them out every a couple times a year. But what I love about WebQuest is that the students kind of are learning at their own pace throughout the day. The sub kind of checks in with them. It's a really cool activity, and it takes quite a bit of time. So it's kind of nice because the students are involved and they're engaged in a really fun internet activity, like a web quest, and it's really manageable for a sub. So I love doing web quests. So I'll always leave a copy or two of a web quest that they can do with the kids, just in case I'm gone and I'm not able to plan. I always have, just reading passages on certain topics, science or social studies, that they can do with the kids just in case I'm unable to prep. And I have one on the Liberty Bell, so it has a bunch of different activities to do with it. Has some graphic organizers, writing activity, craft at the end. So I love having stuff like this available. Sometimes I will leave math challenges that they're able to do, like fun group activities. Like this one is from Jillian from the Star Spangled Planner. My kids love to do these. They're like Marcy Cook tiles. They're just like fun little math problems. And so I'll have instructions on, pair up students with popsicle sticks. Like they'll use my popsicle sticks, pair them up, and then they can do these together. Sometimes we get time for kids at our school, so sometimes I will save extra ones that we're just unable. This is a really gross one. This one's food for the future. It's like insect food. That's kind of gross, guys. But sometimes I'll leave these just because I'm unable to get to them, and we get them sent all the time. So I'll save a pack of them just in case. And these are awesome for kids to do with a sub. You can do close reads. You can do little topics, presentations. You could do like a jigsaw with these. I love these. And then another one that I like to add here, my students love to research things. Give them a topic and they will they just go to town. They love researching and making posters and doing little presentations on them. And so I love these. I got these from my friend Molly, Lucky to Be in First, and they are like, do you know facts? And so I'll throw in a couple of these, like, do you know scorpions glow under black light? And so I'll leave these for the sub and give them instructions on, you know, letting the kids research or get into groups. And so maybe the students will spend, you know, a few minutes of the day researching these fun facts. And so I really like to leave engaging, fun activities like this for the sub because the students are doing worksheets all day. It'll give them a variety of topics, but you're more than welcome to adapt any of these things. Let's see. Do you have the worksheets on your site? I do have like some of the stuff that I've just created on my own, but the stuff that I have in my sub binder, and I have back to school forms in there too that I have on my shop. You can look them up. My shop is over at Teachers Pay Teachers Sailing into Second. You can also look at this link here. It's bit.ly sub binder with 2 B's. And I have my resources there. Where did I get the Do You Know pack? That one I believe is from my friend Molly, Lucky to Be in First. She has a whole like resource that has tons and tons of facts, and I do a fact of the week, but I like to leave a couple of the ones that I don't use in my sub tub in case the kids want to research it when I'm out. Yeah, so all of these pages in my sub binder are from my sub tub or sub binder pack that you can find, and I'll put the link after the video as well. But that's it, guys. Like, I'm still working on my sub tub. It's not completely done so far, but I like to kind of add things throughout the summer. And at the beginning of the school year, once I have my roster, I have more information about my kids and their allergies and their special needs, I'll add all of that stuff in there. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into my sub teacher binder. And you can also incorporate a lot of these activities, or a lot of the forms that were in my sub binder can be in your teacher binder throughout the year as well. Yeah, this is from Target, Stephanie. I love it. It's like a clear, it's really, I mean, it's well made. It's really thick and it's sturdy. It's lasted me a couple years, but it's from Target. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to email me. My email is eris@sailingintosecond.com. You can find me over on Instagram, on Facebook, Sailing Into Second. Obviously you're on Facebook, so you know where I am. But feel free to email me comments or questions and I'll be sure to answer them. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and good luck to those starting soon. Bye.